I've noticed whenever you're trying to unload your bolt out of your crossbow with the Raven is there's not really anything to help stabilize it whenever you're letting it go down. So for instance, I'll pull it up about halfway, and you can see right now it's shaking, kind of going back and forth. Now whenever you're trying to get it to go down, or you're trying to decock it, it kind of does the same thing, and it's a little nerve-wracking. I'll show you. So you push the button to let it loose, and now you're just let it go back. And what the thing is you can feel it. You can feel the pressure. It's about 400 pounds. I think it's feet per second or something like that to let it go down. And this lever is wobbling while you're letting it go down, and the crossbow's moving. I know it has a decocking device, and it makes it very convenient. When you get home from hunting, you can just do that instead of wasting a shot into a target. But if your hand slips or you're not holding it just right, it could end up very bad for you, and you could have a very bad day like I had yesterday. I actually broke my finger with this. I was decocking it, and whenever you're decocking it, you gotta hold it and hold this button here and turn it. Well, my hand slipped off of it, and I was still pushing the button, and if you do that, that lets off the safety device that catches it so it doesn't dry fire. Well, my hand slipped off and I was still pushing the button, so that made this lever just automatically start shooting back and spinning back. And you got to think that's what, 400 and something feet per second going straight down. So this crank is really spinning. It actually broke or cut this up right here, and it hit my scope, and you can see it here that it tore out the metal, ate it up pretty good. Like I said earlier, of course, it broke my finger, bruised up my other hand pretty good, gave me another cut right here. I had to go to the ER last night, and they had to give me shots around my knuckle to numb it, and the tip of my finger is numb actually still. They just really need to come up with a way, even if they still put a stirrup. I know they don't have it there anymore with these kind of crossbows, but if they did that, it'd at least keep it from shaking. Whenever you try to unload it or load it, it shakes. And be very careful whenever you're trying to decock these devices. I'll probably never do that again. I'll probably never try to let the string down after a hunt. By doing that, I'll just shoot it into a target. To be honest with you, I was real nervous even trying to shoot it again. Once you get your finger broke and blood everywhere, everything, it makes you very, very nervous when you're shooting it. I mean, I've had crossbows where the strings popped in my face, and I've had them where the limbs broke, but this was by far the scariest thing. It's just, I don't know if it's worth it. It's just that it shakes so much still whenever you're trying to decock it, and I honestly don't think it's worth it. It's a pretty neat feature, but there needs to be something else on it that keeps it from shaking. Even whenever you're loading it and you're turning the crank for it to load, it still shakes, and I'd rather have a foot stirrup somewhere or something to help keep it stable. That's just my thought on the Raven. Other than that, it's a great crossbow. I figured I would just post this so you don't make the same mistake I do, and at least save you some money on your doctor bill. This was Oxford Hunting. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. Maybe the next video will be of me shooting a buck or a doe or something and not showing you my broken finger. I'll see you next time.